Should I made up my mind this time? I'm taking it over.
Hello and welcome back to DeForest Hobbies. We are working today again on the pack 2 of the Revuelto from Lamborghini. And this is the Agostini or Fanhome build. So this is what we're going to be doing. We got 3 stages in that. We got a wheel. We got some of the underhood from the for the hood part, and we've got a seat. And so we will get involved into that, but we're going to work on the wheel first at the moment. So we're going to get the parts out here. Let's see what we got. Get it out of the package here. If you didn't know, this is how you tell if it's a package. This little thing right here, there's the last number is the package number, basically in these wrap things here. So get this out here. See how easy these wheels might be on this one here. So we'll get these all out here. Oh. Where'd they go? Oh, there we go. Here's our little thing with a logo in it here. You can't quite see it. There's a logo right there on that. Nice little shiny logo. This is metal. All one piece. We got a piece of plastic and this is a metal piece here. And so what they're asking us to do is to take this off first from that here and get this paper backing off right here. Pull that off. For some reason my voice has decided it wants to be crazy. And we will try to let's see, which way we're going. Oh, we're putting it on. That don't seem right. Let's see here. I'm just looking at this here real quick. It's interface, outer face, interface. Interesting, they want us to put it on this side. They want us to put it on this side. That's what it's telling us. I would think it would want to put it on this side, but it wants us to put it on this side. Well, okay then. Otherwise, we're not really going to see that inside anyways. So we're going to see the outside when it comes into here anyhow. So that's what we're going to do there. And then they want us to put this here through there. And there's a little right there is a little notch or a little lining mechanism right there. You can see it right there, and that's going to go right here in this hole right there. So we're going to take that and we're just going to stick this in the holes here, and that's going to go in there like that. And that's all it's got to do, is go in there like that. And they don't tell us anything else to do with that. And that's basically all we got to do with that. And then they're asking us to take and put this onto here. And they're telling us that this here, this ribbed part here, you see right here, it's a little bit different than the outside. It's a lot more ribs here versus the outside. So this is our outside part and this is our inside. So since this is going to be our outside edge here, we're going to have this put on there, and we're going to slide these baby right on there, just like that. Basically, it's got the Pataniza sport style tires. Got a little bit of a thing there of what the size of it is and all that, and yeah, that's what we got. And basically that's all there is to do in stage 3. Now we'll set that off to the side, and we'll bring up our next one here. Alright, here we are on stage 4 of the Revuelto, and that we'll get this out. This looks like we're doing a seat. Now if this is the driver's seat or passenger seat, I don't know if it makes a difference or not. Let me get them both. Usually standard thing for things is to send you a wheel and a seat and everything to get you all started, and then they'll probably get us started on building the get us started building the chassis or chassis bottoms and stuff like that on things. This part here is kind of a flexible rubber in that. Got the Lamborghini part on here and that. And so what we want this to do, they want us to do here, we've got some screws here, so we'll be getting these out basically, because we're probably going to need these. These are B screws. I think we got quite a few of them. Exact. Let's see here. We want to take this part here and this part here, like so. And what we're going to do, oh, wait a minute, let me look here. Let me look at this again. Is this what we want? No, this is what we want. So we want this piece here and this piece here, and what we're going to do is we're going to slide these guys together right here so that they're hooked together like that, and then we're going to put 4 little screws in there. So we get our screwdriver here, and these are plastic. Since this is plastic, we don't need aren't going to need any oil in this, so we'll just start screwing these screws in there. And we will get these in here like so, and that. Okay. Oh, just got a whole bunch there. And we're gonna get this down here. They're kind of nice little seats. They always make these seats a little bit different. Every single build is a little different with the seats. Sometimes they want to put some padding in them, sometimes they don't put padding in them, sometimes it takes 2 or 3 things, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why my cat is just my animals have decided to make so much noise while I'm doing this stuff. Apparently they want my attention more than anything at this moment in time. Seems like every time I go to build something, some animal wants to either make noise and that. So we've got that like that, 4 screws in. They want us to take this rubber thing And they want us to start at the headrest, kind of stick it down into there like that, and work our way around, like so. Bring this all around like this, like so. So we have it like that. And then, once we've got that done, they want us to take our pieces here, it goes here, we're going to put these pieces right here into there. These are plastic actually, and they're going to want us to screw them in there, there, and there, and there. So we'll get one side in here, and I will start it here. You might have to push just a little bit so you can get the screw to engage into the plastic here, so it's matching up. Pull that down into there. So there's one side done. We'll get the other side on here. I was actually looking on the. It's kind of funny. I was looking up pictures for this thing. I came across that actual, well, the website that you can design your own vehicle. I started playing around with the coloring scheme. I was like, ooh, red. I kind of wanted the red interior, but I couldn't get the thing to work right. It seemed like it was always wanting to do some other crazy thing. It didn't want to use this kind of a thing. But apparently you can get ones that look like, instead of like this here, you can get it so it looks like it's a hexagon style. But there's that done. Now we're going to take this piece here. We're going to put that over the back side here, which is going to come over the top of these on both sides. So we want to make sure that that encloses on both sides like this. So it fits in there together with that. There we go. Like that. We're going to put more B screws in here. Got to be screwed together. Screwed together, as they said. It's got to be screwed together. Put that down there. If I can't get this down in there far enough, I'll use my other longer shaft screwdrivers. Goes there. I am kind of pushing it together too, so this is thick enough you can actually make it feel like it's actually spongy. Okay. And if these videos get a little too long, I might divide them up as we're going forward on some of this. That's one thing I'm not having to show any magazines because all of it's online digitally, and all the articles are online. I think the guys over in the UK in that they get actual magazines versus what we get. So now we're gonna get these pieces here out, and we are going to see here. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is this piece here is going to snap over the top of this like so, and then that's going to cover in on that side like so, like that, and we are going to put some more B screws into here on each side. Looks like in our looks like we're going to have some more pieces that go under the seat and that. Otherwise, either that or that's where the seat's going to get hooked to the floor itself. But there might be a thing to make them slide back and forth in the car. I don't know. Some of them have that, some of them don't. Alright, now we're going to get this piece over here. And obviously it's this side because, well, can't put it on that side because it won't work that way, see? So, even though they show us that you got to put this piece on this side and this piece goes on this side. Maybe people don't know that. Maybe people do. I don't know. Push that in there like that. In there like that. And we will put a couple more screws in here. Like so. With plastic screws, or screws that go into the plastic, you don't want to tighten them. Pretty much hand tight. The ones you do until you get to it. But this one's here, you're pretty well okay. I think I got all of them done. All right, so there we go. There we go. There is one of the seats completed. It's really nice looking. Actually, I like that. It's got their little buttons supposed to be for us to move them back and forth, up and down type of thing, and that. But yep, there's that. So now we're going to work on to the next stage. All right, here is stage 5. We are looking for. We've got our hood lining panel, our airbag, and our steering wheel support, and the gear shift paddles, which would be on the steering wheel itself. So we get these out here, and I'll put these off to the side for the moment. And here is the thing. Oh, they've already got the latch installed. So there's the latch. Actually, it's got a little kind of a hingy thing. It's all nice and carbon fiber looking on there. Really nice. This is the top part that's not going to be shown. And we got all these little parts here for that. For the steering wheel, I don't know if we're putting all the steering wheel together or not. We've got D and C screws. This is screws. This is screws. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring up our hood, and that our hood here that we got in the first pack, nicey hood, and what we're going to do is we're going to stick this here onto there. It's interesting, they got 2 holes here for something, and that's that. So what we're going to do there, and we're going to put a screw here, 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 and here, and those are going to be type C screws. C screws. You see the screws? They are right here, senor. We are going to put the screws in here. Okay. Enough of my Mexican talking. My Spanish my Spanish Mexican hook. Yes, there we go. Oops. And we don't need that screw there. So these are kind of a flat pan head screws. So we're gonna, these are actually going into metal. We could take and do that, but they're kind of small. They look like they're gonna work on here real easy. They're not gonna go in too hard. And I really don't want to get a lot of oil. Even if it's a drop oil, to make it kind of have a discolor to it. Try to limit that, especially on this kind of stuff here. I was trying to think if this was what Roman had. I'm not sure if that was what he had or if it was the Supra that he had in one of the Fast and Furious movies. But there we go. That is all there is to do in getting that on the hood. So we'll put that off to the side here for the moment. We'll bring all this stuff back again. And they want us to bring over this piece here, which would be our airbag. Our steering wheel, this is a piece of plastic, and the other steering wheel is a metal piece, and it's actually got a couple of buttons there already pre-painted right here, here, and here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this onto the steering wheel like so, and we are going to use some D-screws. We are going to use these D-screws. We are a flat pan, like a flared screw here, versus the other ones that were C-screws, which are got a sunken. So these have got a like a you're right here. These have got a pan head on the top and that, so they're kind of wide. And we're going to put those right here on the back side of this to hold our airbag part in. And I'm looking here, I don't think we actually put the other parts together. Alright, so there we go. We got that on there. Move our screw up to the side here. That up to the side, and we're gonna show these pieces here. This is I'm gonna leave it in the plastic because I don't really want to take it out, but there's that. And here would be our gear shifter that will probably eventually be hooked into that somehow. On the back side here, it'll go in here, and then this will connect and hold that all together and that. So that's where that's gonna go. So between that there, that's all of stage 5 right there. So I'm gonna bring up this here. This is stage 5 all here. So try to get this out of the way. So there's stage 5, all that. We back this up just a hair. Here is our stage 4, right there, with our seat and that. And here is our stage 5 with this part here, which, like I said, this is just kind of sitting in there. So just make sure when you take this, because I'm sure we're going to use screws to put that on there. Oops. So you'll see that like that in there. And our little tabby thing here, and we're going to just, oh, that just fits right through there. So we're going to just take that and maybe just going to stick it right there for right the moment. Not do too much to it. Oh, guess that's not going to go in there. Anyways, I guess that won't fit in there. So we're going to take all them pieces there and we will put them away. But that is all there is to do in this pack for right now. And that. So we will see you in the next video. Take care and enjoy. Bye for now. Well, if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. And remember, mental note, like and subscribe to be updated to all my content. And thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you later.